it's Connie from FAFF Designs. Welcome to the Dixie Belle YouTube channel. I am one of your brand ambassadors for Dixie Belle Paint, and in this really short video I'm going to flip this chair that I found in a charity shop, give it a complete refresh with no paint gel stain, and also add a really cool dip feature on the top and bottom. Okay, so first things first, as always, especially with items that you found in secondhand stores, you want to give it a really good clean. I'm using Dixie Belle's White Lightning in warm water in the orange bucket that you can just see there, and I'm wiping it all over with a microfiber cloth. Once you've scrubbed the piece and got all the grime off, you then want to take a clean bucket of water, I usually use warm, and another clean microfiber cloth, and give it a really good rinse to make sure there's no White Lightning residue left on the surface. When your piece has had a chance to thoroughly dry, then you need to go in with a sander just to give it a light scuff sand. So this is going to make the product adhere to the surface better. Obviously there is an existing finish on this chair, it's a varnish of some kind. I'm not going to strip that back entirely because no paint gel stain can be used over the top of existing finishes. You can also use it over raw wood if you want to, but in this instance the varnish was okay, it was just a little bit dull and a little bit worn in areas, so I'm just going to give it a scuff sand all over. I used a combination of my electric sander and I also hand sanded the spindles. So I mentioned at the start I was going to be using a stain. This is a brand new shade of no paint gel stain called Golden Ash, and I'm going to be applying it with a Dixie Belle applicator pad. So I'm going to start on the base of my chair so that I don't have to keep flipping it upside down. I'm going to start on the bottom, and I've put a small amount of product onto the applicator pad and I'm just wiping it over the surface to get a thin, even coverage of the stain. Then we're going to flip it over and do the upper part of the chair, so I know that I don't have to flip that chair back upside down again. And I'm just making sure that the coverage that I'm getting on the surface of the chair is really even and consistent. You can see how that is just bringing the wood grain out. It's still giving it a nice sort of modern tone to the wood, and it's just giving it a beautiful refresh without covering that wood grain. Once the no paint gel stain had thoroughly dried, I went in with Anchor, which is a colour from the Silk Mineral Paint range, and it's a true jet black. And if you can just see on the picture, I have taped down each spindle equal distance from the top so that I only paint down to that line. It's going to give me a nice crisp finish and give that dip look that I wanted to achieve. I did the same thing to each leg, so I taped the same distance from the floor up each leg, and I'm just applying the same paint colour on the bottom of each leg to give a dipped effect. And if you're wondering why I'm painting on top of a paper plate, I just place the plate underneath the leg so that I can get all the way down to the floor without picking up any bits off the floor. So the Anchor only needed 2 coats for complete coverage to get that jet black finish that I wanted in contrast to the wood grain. And I'm not sure why my camera is out of focus here, but all I'm doing is doing a very satisfying part and taking the tape off of the spindles and legs to reveal that cool dip look. So here's my plain Jane charity shop chair that started off with beautiful bones but a bit drab, and you can see that wood grain on that seat pad is just beautiful. And there is the final shot. Thank you for watching this short video today. Hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you are subscribing to the Dixie Belle YouTube channel.